as we monitored the storm. While we are grateful that we were spared the worst of Hurricane Dorian, our thoughts are certainly with those who have been heavily impacted, those in the Bahamas. The pictures that we've seen, they have just been devastating, and they need more than our thoughts and prayers. They need whatever support that we can provide them. So although we count our blessings, we certainly want to reach out and help those in need. As the district prepares to reopen, all employees should report to work at their normal locations and at their regular times on Wednesday. I would also recommend and advise everyone to please travel safely. Look out for our children and buses, which will be out tomorrow morning. Give yourself extra time to travel and go to work. The district looks forward to welcoming back all of our students and our employees tomorrow, Wednesday, September 4th. Thank you.
On behalf of Broward County, I would also like to extend our thoughts and prayers to those people in the Bahamas, and we will certainly do what we can to assist and look to ways in which we can assist those people who are in need. And with that, open up to any questions.
Apologies, I think they were having some technical difficulties when you talked about the airports reopening. Could you just go over that piece of information?
Sure. The reopening today at 12 noon. The Fort Lauderdale Airport will be open at 12 noon, and our general aviation airport, the North Perry Airport, will open at 12 noon as well. So everything will be operating at 12 noon. People who plan to fly should call their airlines to find out exactly what time their flights will take off. We do know, I was informed, that the first flight coming into Fort Lauderdale will be at 12:06 p.m. today. With Delta Airlines will be our first flight in. Any other questions? Yes.
What time will the shelters be closing today?
We don't have an exact time. We're working right now on closing them. We have to have transportation services to those people who are there to get them to wherever they need to go. So that's being worked out as we speak.
Do people utilize them?
I believe for our special needs shelters, about 10% capacity was used. I have percentages used for special needs. And for our general population center, I don't really know the exact number. It was not significant. It was a low number.
Does the county have any plans to organize any kind of relief efforts for the Bahamas?
The county at this point is looking into what we can do to assist. You know, it's going to take all the efforts that we're going to provide. We're going to be available, and we're looking right now into what we can do.
And one more clarification,
Sure.
Apologies. The garbage service, I believe you said unincorporated, that's suspended currently. Can you just reiterate that point?
Yes. For those residents in Broward County that live in the unincorporated areas, garbage service will be suspended until further notice.
What kind of efforts, I mean, what are we talking about in terms of sending food, sending personnel?
I really can't know at this point. It's so early. But just like in Puerto Rico, people came here. We did what we can. All of South Florida actually opened their arms and their homes to the residents of Puerto Rico when they had problems. And I think you're going to see the same thing, whether it be Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach. I think we're all going to do what we can to open up our hearts and homes here to those in need.
Mayor, I'd also like to add to that when we've seen these types of disasters occur, I've always been amazed and inspired by our students in Broward County who take it up on themselves to organize relief efforts across our schools. So I expect to see some of that occurring throughout Broward County Public Schools as well. Anything else?
So why were the shelters open, given that so few people use them?
Well, we opened shelters, first of all, special needs, because many of our special needs residents require electrical services, and there was the anticipation that if these tropical force winds came to Broward County or worse, we would lose electricity. So that's why we opened special needs shelters. With respect to the general shelters, general population shelters, we were hearing from people that they were, concerned, afraid, and of staying in their own residence, and out of abundance of caution, we decided to open up a few shelters to accommodate those residents that wanted to have a different place to stay. And so we did that for them.
And what was the overnight population at the general population and pet shelters?
I don't know the exact number. It was over 100, but I'm not sure exactly what it was.
The opening of the general population shelters was sort of a reaction to storm stress and anxiety, but also was it a way for the county to test out how smoothly shelters openings went?
I think we've been opening shelters for decades, so it's not a way of testing out, but I think it's really a response to residents. We want to be responsive to our residents, and when residents call in, we have a 311 call-in number. People have concerns based on the number of people calling in. We thought it might be best to have some shelters open, because what if that storm continued west? Remember, it was going west 1 mile an hour. We remember what happened with Hurricane Irma in 2017, where it came. So I think it was an abundance of caution to have some shelters open now, just in case worst case scenario happens, you have some shelters open, and to accommodate those people that were concerned about staying in their own property.
Any flooding issues overnight in Broward County?
I'm not aware of any flooding issues that we had. We had some water intrusion in certain areas from people. I'm not sure if that was due to the high tides, the king tide, but we really had no water and flooding based on the storm. Anything else?
Muncie, is everything going to operate at normal hours tomorrow at all the schools?
Yes, everything's going to operate at normal hours. We'll have normal school hours, normal district hours, all student activities, all events would be on the normal schedule for tomorrow.
And lastly, I just want to also emphasize what a great job Broward County staff has done. We're here at the Emergency Operations Center, as we know, working 24 hours a day, overnight, to be here for our residents, and what a great job our staff has been doing here for the residents of Broward County. Thank you.
Changes to operations here at the EOC moving forward?
Actually, right now, we're still in business. We're still here at the Emergency Operations Center. There's been no call for people to leave, so we're still here working. Everyone's working, and will remain here until things become totally normal and that storm is gone. Okay? Thank you very much. Have a good day. We'll see you at 4 o'clock.